Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for Mr. Paul Geremia.
Hi, thanks a lot. Thank you, Lori. It's real nice to be here. It's nice to be able to play music for a good cause like this. And, when I was a kid, I spent a lot of time up in the woods up in between Johnston and Scituate, Rhode Island, fishing and being chased by the cops up at the Scituate Reservoir for fishing in the illegal places and camping out up there on the reservoirs that were between there and what is now the landfill. So now that they've just about completely destroyed everything up in that part of the state, I figured maybe it'd be nice. I'm glad to be able to contribute something to an effort to try to save what we've got down in this part of the state from destruction. It's one of those things that once it's gone, it's gone. You can't bring it back. I mean, you can try, but you're not going to have much luck. This is a little ragtime piece I made up with. It's called the Farewell Street Rag. Farewell Street is a street that runs in and out of Newport, Rhode Island. Runs past the window of a bar that I used to still occasionally frequent. And it's right near the cemetery. I think that's why they call it Farewell Street. Back in the old days, I used to go to the cemetery and stop. Now they got the bridge there, and people come in and out on that street. Kind of hard to know if you're coming or going, so to speak. So I think of this tune as sort of an old-time ragtime number that they might have used when they're coming back from a cemetery after a funeral. They play that uptown kind of second line kind of. They used to use ragtime music for that. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. How about another hand for those two people that were just up here? Hand for Laurie and George. Ursula George. I think they did a terrific set. I don't get a chance to hear that many people these days because I travel all around the country playing gigs, but usually they don't have opening acts when I'm playing. I'm not that big enough an act that they're going to bring in another act to pay when I'm playing someplace. They figure they're going to just about cover the nut having me on the bill. Here's the old Big Bill Brunsey number. It's called I Feel So Good. She don't fail, it feels so good. Yeah, it feels so good. You know, I feel so good. I feel just like ballin' a jazz. You know, I'm going down to the station just to meet her train. My baby's coming back. You know, I got that aim. I feel so good. Yeah, it feels so good. Lord, I feel so good. Feel just like ballin' a jazz. You know, I told the butcher told his wife. He told my gal around the corner, now she wants to take my life. But I feel so good. Yeah, I feel so good. I feel so good, feeling just like ballin' a jazz. Feel so good. Yeah, I feel so good. You know, I feel so good. Feel just like ballin' a jazz. You know, I feel so good this morning. I hope I always will. Feel just like Jack and the Jitney on the other side of the hill. It feels so good. Yeah, it feels so good. I feel so good. Feel just like ballin' a jazz. Thank you, thank you. Well, this is one that I made up that I usually play on the piano, but I've been enjoying playing it on the guitar lately. So there's a nice piano here, though. I'm gonna give it a try, but I call it Where Did I Lose Your Love? I'm a kind of a forgetful person. There's just one thing, baby, I'd like to know before we close the show. Tell me Where did I lose your love? I lost my way, babe, I even lost my mind. Another one like you I'll never find. Tell me where did I lose your love? I still have a picture of you in Frankfurt Station. We didn't know our destination. Tell me where did I lose your love? I live my life, baby, I don't care win or lose. I don't expect redemption on my dues. Tell me where did I lose your love? Yeah, I live my life, I don't care win or lose. I don't expect redemption on my dues. Tell me where did I lose your love? And in my life and time, there is no lost and found. I will wander till I'm underground. Tell me where did I lose your love? Oh, thank you. I just drove in from New York State. I was playing up there last night, up in near Binghamton. They're having the same kind of weather up there, in case you're wondering. They got a lot of wild turkeys up there. You see a lot of wild turkeys on the side of the road up in that part of the country. And I always thought it was great. Now somebody was telling me recently that wild turkeys are killing all the quail. I just can't win. It's a Robert Johnson number. Slight reworking of it. I followed her to the station with her suitcase in my hand. I followed her to the station with her suitcase in my hand. It's hard to tell, it's hard to tell when all your love's in vain. All your love's in vain. When the train rolled up to the station, you know I looked her in the eye. Train rolled up to the station, I looked her in the eye. I felt so lonesome, lonesome, I couldn't help but cry. All my love's in vain. Ooh, yeah, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, yeah, whoa. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, yo, whoa. When the train rode out of the station, there were two lights on behind. Train rode out of the station, there were two lights on behind. The green light was my blue, the red light was my mind. All my love's in vain. Ooh, yeah, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, yeah, whoa. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh, yeah, whoa. Thank you. Well, one of the people who were one of the great pioneers of American music was a man named Scrapper Blackwell. Francis Scrapper Blackwell was his name. He was from North Carolina, but he mostly hung around Indianapolis, Indiana, where he played with a great piano player from back in the 20s, a guy named Leroy Carr. And if he hadn't gotten shot in 1962, 63, he probably would have become very well known to the later generations of people. He and Leroy Carr wrote some of the biggest hits of the 1920s in the blues area. Things like How Long Blues and Blues Before Sunrise. But he did a lot of stuff on his own. His instrumental solo pieces were the Bible for most lead guitar players from the 1920s on up. And you still hear a lot of those licks from his stuff, and even with some of the modern electric players. But anyway, this is one of his tunes. Actually, it's a composite of a whole bunch of things he did in this key and some of the verses, and I changed a little bit of it and added some things to it. But I just call it a Scrapper Blackwell collage, so to speak. You wanna go? Baby, don't you wanna go? Pack your little suitcase, we're gonna Kokomo. My baby, we had a falling out last night. We had a falling out last night. Somehow or another things ain't going on right. Won't you come here, baby, and sit down on my knee? I wanna tell you about how you've been jiving me. Sit down on my knee. I wanna tell you all about how you've been jiving me. You know, spring is gone, summer's coming on. Pretty mama, you know, pretty soon I'm gonna be gone. Yes, summer's coming on. Spring's almost gone and I'll be gone. You don't know. Baby, you don't know. You don't know. You know that train is ready. I'm going to Kokomo. Both running hand in hand. You ain't never had them blues, you just don't understand. You can always tell when your woman's got another man. You can always tell when your woman's got another man. There's nothing you can do about it, just do the best you can. And it's blues and trouble, both running hand in hand. Blues and trouble, both running hand in hand. You ain't never had them blues, you just don't understand. Thank you. It's a song I wrote for a friend of mine who, well, I didn't actually write it for her. I was inspired to write it. She inspired it. She sort of prides herself as being some sort of a torch singer. And she likes to play sleazy lounges with minimally talented jazz musicians. And then she likes to insult the audience until they fire her, and then she usually finds a better gig. She's quite an amazing character. Very interesting, but I can't go watch her perform. It embarrasses me too much. But she sort of inspired the idea for this song. It's called "The Same Old Wagon." I wouldn't want to single her out, though. I'm kind of guilty of the same thing myself in terms of the moral of the song, if there is a moral. Why don't you quit dragging that same old wagon, the one that keeps dragging you down? It's loaded with junk, keeps you in a funk, no matter what city or town. Why don't you quit dragging that same old wagon around? And I know you don't want it, it was something put on you, and it happened a long time ago. It's a slap in your face, it's a fix in the race that will keep you from winning place or show. Hey baby, why don't you let that old wagon go? 'Cause I can remember the bleakest November when we could still laugh and clown. We were nickel and diamond, but easy rhyming, and nothing could turn us around. Hey baby, why don't you flip that wagon around? If I was deaf, dumb, and blind, I could do more for you than all them lames that chase you around. My love for you is honest and true, still you treat me like a clown. Hey baby, why don't you put that wagon down? Why don't you quit dragging that same old wagon, the one that keeps dragging you down? It's loaded with junk and keeps you in a funk, no matter what city or town. Why don't you quit dragging that same old wagon around? Yeah, my love for you is honest and true, and giving it keeps me afloat. If you don't throw it back, my sails all go slack. It's a gash in the hull of my boat. Hey, baby, your little wagon ain't no joke. Thank you. Here's one of my guitar heroes from the old traditional music is a guy named Blind Blake, who his real name was, I think, Arthur Blake, but he really didn't stick around very long. He made a few records and departed. I think he left the planet. I think he just came from some other planet to show everybody how to play the guitar, and then he left. But anyway, this is one of his tunes that I recorded since my last record for Red House. I did this cut on a compilation that's for the benefit of the Coalition for the Homeless. I think it's always good to do something for the homeless situation, because you never know when you're going to be homeless yourself. You know, it's always good to keep one foot in the door. And the way this country's going, it can happen to anybody. No one is immune to being a homeless. I don't care who you are, how much money you got, who you know, who you don't know. Let me tell you what sweet patootie will do. She'll take all your money, she'll stay all night with you, and I'm wild about my tootie. Only thing I crave, I'm wild about my tootie. Only thing I crave, sweet patootie, gonna drive me to my grave. I went up on a mountain, looked down as far as I could see. A fine-looking woman was trying to flirt with me, but I'm wild about my tootie. Only thing I crave, I'm wild about my tootie. Only thing I crave, sweet patootie, gonna drive me to my grave. If I could holler like a mountain jack, I'd climb up a mountain called Sweet Patootie Black. I'm wild about my tootie. Only thing I crave, I'm wild about my tootie. Only thing I crave, Sweet Patootie, gonna drive me to my grave. Yes, yeah. I'm wild about my tootie. Only thing I crave, sweet patootie, gonna drive me to my grave. There's one thing about her I just can't understand. She treats me like a boy, but I'm a full-grown man, and I'm wild about my tootie. Only thing I crave, I'm wild about my tootie. Only thing I crave, sweet patootie, gonna drive me to my grave. Thank you. Well, I recorded something when I was out in Minnesota recently it was a cut that I did for it's a song that I did for an album which is going to be, I don't know what label it's going to be on. It's a memorial album for John Fahey, who was a friend of mine. I met him back in '64. We used to have a lot of arguments about Catholicism. Hope I don't get struck by lightning. It's very dangerous having me here, you know. Anyway, he was a good friend, and he was a great musicologist. Probably affected me more from his work as a musicologist than as his work as a guitarist. But his work as a guitar player is really great, and the more you know about traditional music, the more you appreciate it. Especially, I could say that about his early stuff. I don't know about his later things. I kind of lost track of what he was doing. And hadn't seen him in a long time. He had some demons to deal with. I guess I finally got the better of him, but he never gave up. So I recorded this song for the album. It's a Charlie Patton song. He did his master's thesis at University of Southern California on Charlie Patton. And it was the first serious writing I'd ever read about a blues singer. He knew more about Charlie Patton than anybody I ever met. Of course, except for maybe Howlin' Wolf, because Wolf knew him personally. But anyway, it's called When Your Way Gets Dark. When your way gets dark, babe, turn your lights up high. You see your baby, she come passing by. I love my baby, tell the world I do. What makes me love her, you'd come and love her too. I'm worried now, won't be worried long. Takes a worried man sing a worried song. I leave here, coming back no more. You don't believe I'm leaving, count the days I'm gone. I wish I was a headlight on that train. I'd shine my light on Colorado rain. Tell the world I do. I hope someday she gonna love me too. I leave here, coming back no more. You don't believe I'm leaving, count the days I'm gone. Thank you. Well, while I'm in this tuning, here's a Robert Johnson. Lord, I feel so lonesome. Hear me when I'm on. I feel so lonesome. Hear me when I'm on. Who's been driving my terraplane now for you since I've been gone? I flash your lights, mama. Ooh, this horn won't even blow. This horn won't even blow. Oh, it's surely a misconnection. Baby, it's way down below. Night the coil ain't even buzzing. Generator won't make the spark. All's in bad condition, gotta have it. Batteries charged. Cried, please, please don't do me wrong. Who's been driving my terraplane now for you since I've been gone? Gonna hoist your hood, mama. I'm bound to check your heart. Gonna hoist your hood. I'm bound to check your heart. I got a woman that I'm loving way down in Arkansas. But your coil ain't even buzzing. Generator won't make the spark. Oil's in bad condition, gotta have it. Batteries charged, crying, please, don't do me wrong. Who's been driving my terraplane now for you since I've been gone? Gonna get deep down in this connection. Keep on tangling with your wife. Deep down in this connection. Keep on tangling with your wife. More than a mast down on a starter. Spark plugs will give me fire. Here's an old Lead Belly number. It's called Silver City Bound. And I'm not sure where this Silver City was that Lead Belly talked about in this particular song, but it's probably been covered up by a strip mall somewhere on the outskirts of Dallas, Texas. And I'm pretty sure they weren't talking about Silver City, New Mexico, and that's the only other one I know of that's anywhere near there. Who knows? Maybe they were very adventurous. Maybe. But they were playing on the streets. Blind Lemon and Lead Belly played together quite a bit, and you can really hear it in Lead Belly's playing. He got a lot from Blind Lemon, and actually maybe the other way around too. You know, you never know about things like that. But Blind Lemon was actually quite a few years younger than Lead Belly. And he became a big star, big recording star in the 1920s. Lead Belly would have probably, but he got hung up in prison. And finally got out. They say he sang his way out, but actually he got out on good behavior. That was a story that John Lomax made up to make it sound more dramatic. John Lomax, well, that's a whole story in itself. But there's a whole lot of information about that sort of thing in the libraries. Yeah. Here's one I call Still Think About You. mamas always told me, leave a married woman alone. True love can wear a blindfold when it comes to right and wrong. And I still miss you, baby, though it's years since you've been gone. And I still think about you, 'cause I know our love was strong. But your hair is dark as midnight and your skin so smooth and tan. You were a married woman, but for a while I was your man. And I know it was not right, but don't try to tell me it was wrong. And I still think about you, 'cause I know our love was strong. I heard lots of empty words, none ever graced the human tongue to explain how death could take a soul so innocent and young. And I still think about you, though it's years since you've been gone. I still think about you, I know our love was strong. Sometime when I feel downhearted, I can almost hear you say the words you used to whisper that made everything okay. And I still miss you, baby, though it's years since you've been gone. I still think about you, 'cause I know our love was strong. Yeah, the old folks always told me, leave a married woman alone. True love can wear a blindfold when it comes to right and wrong. And I still miss you, baby, though it's years since you've been gone. And I still think about you, 'cause I know our love was strong. Thank you. And this song also goes out to Eric, Pat's son Eric, who's in a hospital out there in Boise, Idaho, and recovering, and hopefully be out of there soon. Recovering from a car accident. Don't worry about your dreams. Don't break the needle on the sewing machine. Wiggle like a lizard, hop like a frog, kick it in the country like a yellow dog. And I'm a yellow dog. You can kick it in the country, baby, like a yellow dog. Bounce back, baby. baby, when things are going tough. Put the hood back in the water, mama, start the old stuff. Heat up the skillet, pop on the lid. Keep something cooking if you gotta keep it hid. If you gotta keep it, keep something cooking, baby, if you gotta keep it hid. Said, I don't know, but I've been told some people died about jelly roll. Better than money, better than gold, but I ain't gonna die about your sweet jelly roll. I'm wild about it, mama, but I sure ain't gonna die about it. Better than money, better than gold, but I ain't gonna worry myself. Well, what do you think about it, guitar? Make it back, baby, like a jack in the box. Your ship is all in pieces and you're stranded on the rocks. Put them all together, find someone to lend a hand. Fall in love, and if it dies, you start over again. Oh, yeah. Fall in love, and if it dies, baby, you can start again. And tell that ticket agent leave his window down. Things are still cooking, I ain't leaving town. I ain't leaving town. Well, things are still cooking, and I ain't leaving town. Yeah, make it back, baby, when there's nothing left to lose, nothing going right, something else to choose. Bounce back when you're on your hands and knees and you hear something calling you, stomping up and breathe. Listen to that. You hear something calling you, baby, stomping up and breathe. Said, I don't know, but I've been told some people died about it. Better than money, better than gold, but they ain't gonna die about your sweet jelly roll. Mama, I'm wild about it, but sure ain't gonna die about it. Gonna kick it in the country like a yellow dove. Thank you. Let's see here. I was just about a month ago. No, it was longer than that. I guess it was maybe in March. I was in. I did a tour down south, and I ended up the work playing those clubs down there, and going to Athens, Georgia, to meet a woman there who I met her actually on her 88th birthday. She's a blind gospel piano player, and she was in blind school in Macon, Georgia, since she was 4 years old. And there she met blind Willie McTell. So I wanted to meet her. And I met her through a folklorist who recorded a tape of her with her husband singing. She's got a great piano style. Her name is Fleta Mitchell. And we played a good 2 hours or more at her place. She lives on down a little dirt road, and what they call Mission Drive, they call it. It's like a Pentecostal church thing that she does. Anyway, she wants me to play in a church there. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I did enjoy it. Here I am playing in a church. I guess it does happen. It's very nice of the church to let us use this for the benefit. That's really nice. I appreciate being able to play here. I'm pretty sure it won't get struck by lightning, but you know, I'm just... Anyway, I told her the same thing. It's called, this is a Willie McTell song, it's called Savannah Mama. Baby, ain't it hard? Ain't it hard? Hard, ain't it hard? You know, I'd like to love you, baby, but your good man's got me barred. I love you, baby, but your ways I just can't stand. I love you, babe. Your ways I just can't stand. 'Cause you walked away and left me, good girl, with another man. I'm going back to Savannah, babe. Gonna sign my initials down. I'm gonna sign my initials down. No, Georgia woman sure don't want me around. To Savannah, babe, write my initials on the wall. Gonna write them on the wall. That North Georgia woman don't mean me no good at all. Thanks. Thank you. Oh. Well, I think I'll close off with one more tune here. If a woman's love was whiskey, I'd be drunk all the time. Whoa, me. If the worried blues was money, I wouldn't have a lousy dime. If you, honey, come love me one more time. Fine, baby, come love me one more time. Your broken heart gets mended, it's stronger all the time. Baby, come love me one more time. Highway, I don't worry about the toll. Not me, not me. 'Cause if that woman's love was money, I'd have more bucks than I could afford. If you, honey, come love me one more time. Fine, baby, come love me one more time. Your broken heart gets mended, stronger all the time. Baby, come love me one more time. Woman's love was jewelry, I'd have diamonds on my hand. Whoa, me. If her love was water, you'd have to save a drowning man. Cried, honey, love me one more time. Fine, baby, come love me one more time. Broken heart gets mended, stronger all the time. Ah, baby, come love me one more time. Love me one more. Your broken heart gets made. Come love me one more time. Every time I'm with you, baby, I feel frisky as a pup. Whoa, me. If I felt another, they'd have to lock me up crying, honey, come love me one more time. Love me one more time. Broken heart gets mended. Kind baby, come love me one more time. Yeah, yeah. If love was whiskey, I'd be drunk all the time. Whoa, me. Was money, I wouldn't have a lousy dime. If you, honey, come love me one more time. Okay, thank you very much.